Hello and warm welcome the audience to New Generation Women, and I'm Jeanine from Seenus. Time for truth. What is really going on behind the World Health Organization? What is really going on behind Corona? A broken economy? Is it a vaccine that is healing people or that is creating great business opportunities? Or is it a system that needs to collapse so that the new can come forward again? There is so much going on in the media, so much going on viral. Judgments, harsh judgments, assumption, fear, panic, power games, then money, competition. There is so much, and above all, and that's the worst, separation. And the world has been separated in many ways. We are familiar about separation with colors. We are familiar about separation in religions. We know the fragmentation, but it has never come so much to the point and been so worse like it has now since such a long time. Now everything is fragmented and separated. Even friends are separating with opinions, getting aggressive if this is not your opinion, not my opinion. People are so much trying to get lost in their fears. This is just the really big awakening, because this is the really huge party of the ego. This is the drama of the ego, what's going on. This is not so much about the economy, not so much about Corona, not so about the vaccine or the systems that might or might not be collapsed, or the World War III that might come or not come. This is about the way how we deal with this. And the way how we deal with this is not coming from a healthy mind. It's coming from the most unhealthy part of our minds. It's called the ego, and that's the biggest drama of the ego that I have witnessed and I have seen, including myself. I know my tendency to go in there, and I really have to work a lot to stop myself from going into the insanity of what is happening in the human mind. And if we are waking up, it might not be because we have the vaccine, the economy, or we have the system or the solution that nobody knows of. I don't know the truth in that. But what I do know, the truth is the way how we are acting right now, this is a big step backward. We are not stepping forward. We are making this a huge drama of acting out of fear, rage, anger, aggression, manipulation. And this is also why I so much feel that this is my vocation, to go back to media, to be able to contribute and be very, very healthy together, what we and how we communicate things through media. And the truth will not be found there. We can even read more, we can have more experts. It will not be found there until we stop and see, gosh, what are we doing to ourselves? It's like a shock. It's seeing it on a screen and seeing, wow, this is the biggest drama we have observed and being part in since a long time. The way to stop it is not to do more and not to push more. Definitely not to push more. It is to stop and to become aware of what are we doing to ourselves, to each other, and to others. And in that quiet moment of stop and being shocked what's happening, that's when there is like just this little flame that can come forward, that we can feel again, to feel what is really true. In this noisiness, dramatic, pushing, partying of ego minds, we can never hear the truth. And in order to find out the truth of what is really happening in this shift of human evolution, we need to stop for a while, for just a moment, and come together with people we trust, with like-minded people, and calm down. Because in our intuitive sense, in our knowingness beyond the noise, that's where the truth is. And coming together and have a true commitment to the truth, not to, who is what and how what, and finally, and against them, and I knew that, and president here and should not there. That's not where the truth lies. The truth is beyond that, or beside, or above. You can call it however you want that. But in order to hear that, in order to see that, we need to calm down. We need to really calm down. And that is my contribution to this. And that is my take on this. Coming from the sanity of my mind, coming from the healthy parts of our mind, all our traumas, all our stories, all our worries, assumptions, all our power games, our fears, panics. This is just right now the trigger, but it's all ego. That's not the truth. It's just the way how we are accustomed to react, and the reaction is just stronger and bigger right now. And the way of healing, the way of solution, the way of coming back together out of separation, just be aware of how separated we are right now, is in listening beyond that, in calming down, that the truth reveals through us, but it will not come from our ego mind. It will come from a way bigger mind that we all have access to if we become softer and gentler and trust on the healthy parts in our mind. At the moment, we are completely lost in the unhealthy stories of our past and anxiety of what might happen in the future. Have an insightful and quiet rest of your day. Bye-bye.